We are coming to you live in the Bay Area, a chaparral biome. California, once a vast land filled with trees and vegetation, has slowly been subjected to the effects of urban sprawl since the days of the gold rush. Today we have with us local farmer John Zhao and Waldo Waltier, our specialists on the topic. So, describe to me, what exactly is urban sprawling?
Well, urban sprawling is the uncontrolled expansion of urban populations, often into farmland and forest land.
I see. So how has this affected your landscape over time?
Well, I've been living in this area all my life, and when I first came here, this used to be all open space. Now my farmland has been encroached by these new houses. More people and less space. It is getting harder to keep up with the demands. Just look at how integrated my house has become with these new estates. Especially because each house is so big for such few people, it is wasting a lot of valuable space in the area.
From a scientific view, what kind of impacts have been registered to our environment and society?
Well, with the human population growing out of control, we're depleting resources of space quicker than ever. As John Zhao said, the more space used for housing, the less there is for crops, trees, and animals. Eliminating these factors in the environment can result in devastating imbalances for the chaparral biome.
Give us more of a picture to those who are not familiar about our biome.
The chaparral biome is defined as an area with dense trees and shrubs. The chaparral regions are found in these locations in the world.
What can you expect to find in this biome?
In my years here, I've seen many different kinds of plants and animals. As urban sprawling increases, these animals lose their homes to our homes.
What makes our biome unique?
The chaparral biome is identified by its hot weather and mild winters, as shown by this graph with precipitation peaking around July and August. All the animals that John Zhao has spotted and the plants that he farms have all adapted to this weather over time.
As a local to the area, what would you say characterizes this region?
Well, we are close to the coast, we have flat plains, rocky hills, and mountains. Overall, it is a nice place to live here, which is why so many people want to settle in this area.
If this biome was to be overrun by urban sprawling, what would be the consequences?
Humans would deplete the natural resources available in the area, and the region would no longer be able to support the demands of both the people and the animals in this area.
What are some problems you have encountered with urban sprawling?
The air is not clear as it was before people settled in the area. Also, suburban and rural areas tend to use up the water supply quicker. Especially in this drought, I'm having trouble tending to my crops with the available resources.
Anything else you want to add?
Urban sprawling has been shown to create an increase in racial and economic disparity as well. This happens when the wealthier leave the core of city, creating a divide between the wealthy and poor. Furthermore, people in the suburban and rural areas rely upon cars more to get to places, increasing the time spent behind the wheel. This extra time spent sitting reduces time for physical activity, resulting in more cases of obesity.
What are some possible solutions?
Well, from my viewpoint, I've started to use genetically modified crops and animals to maximize the yield from my limited land. I've also started using solar panels to accommodate my energy uses to increase the impact on our current supply of resources.
Also, more compact housing complexes will save space and decrease our current rate of urban sprawling. Right now, we are taking over around 1.2 million acres of just farmland per year. We can slow this down even more by controlling birth, which might be required due to our Earth's limited resources.
Our interview is coming to a close. Is there anything else you want to add?
The chaparral biome is the only biome found on every continent. Right now, the government has identified around 1,264 species that has been endangered, 518 animals and 746 plants in our chaparral biome found in California.
We'll be right back after the break.